run through these problems. Number 1, the ellipse is centered at the origin. So let's draw the ellipse centered at the origin. And the given foci is on the y-axis. So your C values are somewhere on the y-axis. These are your C values. And it says the length of the major axis. So the major axis is 2A. 2A is 20. So what's A? Half of that, you're going to divide by 2. So A is 10. So your major axis is where the C value is. So your A value is going to be like from here to here. So this is going to be 5 units. You're going to cut this, 10 units, 10. And the other A value is obviously 10. Because the length of your major axis is 20. So when you write this, x squared plus y squared equals 1, since your major axis is on the y-axis, you're going to put 100 right here. And then it says the length of the minor axis is 18. So 2b equals 18. So what's b? 9. That means you're going to put 81 underneath x. And that is the equation of the ellipse. Number 2, find the equation of an ellipse given vertices are 8, 0, and negative 8, 0. Remember, you only have vertices on the major axis. So if you were to draw your ellipse, and it says 8, 0, and negative 8, 0, so if these are your endpoints or vertices, the middle is going to be your center. So let's start off with x squared plus y squared equals 1. So underneath x, what number should you put? So here to here is 8. What are you going to put?
64.
64, good. Okay, it says in the minor axis is 8 units long. So this is going to be 4 units here, and this is going to be 4 units here. So what are you going to put under y squared? Anybody? 16. Next one, this was typed wrong, 2, 2, this is 3. Okay, this one, the center is 0, 0. And one vertex is 0, negative 7. It's a vertex. So from here to here is your A value. What's A? A is 7. So how are we going to start this? X squared equals 1. Underneath the y, you're going to put what?
49.
And it says one end of the minor axis is 5, 0. So underneath x squared, you're going to put 25, because 5 squared is 25. Next one, number 3. It says the vertices, it's not foci, it's vertices. The vertices are negative 5, 0 and 5, 0. And the length of the lattice rectum is 8/5. So what do you know that A is? If this is a vertex, A is 5. So this is going to be x squared over 25, y squared over, we don't know what the B value is, but we know that 2b squared over A, that's the length of your lattice rectum, is 8/5. What is the lattice rectum? It's a chord that goes through your fixed point the length of it is 2b squared over a. And it's going through your fixed point, it's gonna be perpendicular to your major axis. So if this is C, let's say this is your ellipse right here. This is 2b squared over a, the length of this, from this point to that point is 2b squared over a. So now, if 2b squared over a, if the length of the lattice rectum from this point to this point measures 8/5 units long, and we know what A is 5. If you put a 5 right here, what you have is 2b squared equals 8. Divide by 2. And what's B? 2. So underneath here, you're gonna put 4. Number 4, your fixed points are negative 4, 2, and 4, 2. Let's draw that. Negative 4, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Which means this is your C. If you were to draw a line segment from here, from one fixed point to the other, right in between here would be your center. What is the center now? 0, 2. So what you have here, you have x squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 1. It says the length of the major axis is 10 units. So from here to here, it's 5 units. So underneath x squared, you're gonna put 25, because 5 squared is 25. And we know that a squared minus b squared equals c squared. So if this is a squared, 25, we don't know what the b value is, but we do know c is 16, c squared is 16. And what is b squared? Is 9. Subtract 16 and add positive b squared. B squared is 9. The next one, last one, your center is at 5, 4. So how are you going to write this? X minus 5 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 1. And it says the horizontal, it has a horizontal major axis. So it's going to be like this, horizontal. And it says the length of the minor axis is 10. So from here to here, even though I don't have it drawn to scale, from here to here, that's your minor axis, is 10 units. So what is B? 5. So underneath the y squared, it's going to be 25. The major axis is 16, so this is going to be 8 and 8. So you're going to be 64 underneath x squared. That's it. Easy? Okay, let's move on to hyperbolas.